So, hello. This is Kenshi. I would advise you to try it out to see if you like this game. I played it somewhere around 7 hours so far. It can be a little bit intimidating game, so I will show you some basic tips to get started. I will start default Wanderer beginning. We will just generate our first hero or character. I don't know if these are heroes or not. Probably not. At the start you control one, but you can buy new ones. For that you need money. So this is the hub. With M key you can bring up the map. We are at the hub. First thing is that we get some food and first aid kits from the bar. Right click the door and with pause, unpause the game with spacebar. Here is the bartender. You can just pause the game if you like. You can do all the inventory management and buying things while game is paused. Some food and first aid. And now we go outside the town. I will show you the prospect window. I speed up the game by these. All the shortcuts are shown on the controls options. To prospect and see what's around, we use this button. We need to unpause the game for that. And I am looking for copper. And it is right in front of us. Here. There's also iron, stone, and this shows you the fertility and water. Right click the copper source to start mining. If you hold down the control key you can move the camera around. If I left click the copper output, I mean resource, you can see the output window. And with I key I bring up my own inventory. I did see, oh here, there are these groups wandering around. These are starving bandits. They do not like me. Here is our first copper. You can drag it in your inventory or just right click it. If you hold the shift key, it will transfer all the copper that is pulled up here. This output window or resource output can hold up to 5. So you have to pick them up before that, or your guy cannot do his work. Or her. Shift down, right click, moves 2 copper in our inventory. We need quite some amount of cash, I mean money, so we can buy a house in town. So far this game has been quite fun actually. It can be quite hard to get a good beginning, but it's doable. You can save the game whenever you want. So at first it's probably a good thing not to get beaten up, so I will try to see if a group is heading my way, and I will just move away and let them pass. Let's go here. Oh, they saw me. So when this happens, I will just run to the ball. There are guards there that will help me. So yeah. They didn't follow me. Oh, they did. Now, at this point there are not so many. I can just try to attack them. Attack unprovoked. And unpause. This way I can get some experience. I mean skills. And some loot if they have anything. Also this is a good way to do it because then I do not get beaten up so bad. One thing is that you probably want to get beaten up by some amount. That is one way to increase your toughness, or probably own way. I will show the stats right now. Here, these are attributes: strength, toughness, dexterity, perception. Toughness we can see down here. You can train it by getting hurt, taking damage, and if you get down in a fight, you can get down, I mean unconscious, and if you wake up, your character is playing dead, and if you make an action, try to move or attack, they will stand up, and that gives you some toughness as well. So now I should have some stats. Melee attack is increased. I mean there's some leveling up, and blunt weapons also. Toughness, I didn't get it, I think. Yeah, that was easy. So let's go and mine again. I'll mine a while. Now I can show you the jobs button here. If you hover the mouse, you can see the explanation what each one of these does. I will not go them over, but I will show you the jobs. You can assign different tasks to your characters. Oh man, what is that? Slave traders. From here, faction tab, you can see all the different factions, at least that you know of. slave traders are not hostile against me, so I don't know if they will attack me or not. We'll see. They just gather up the wounded. No, that's fine. They will... Ah, so he is now a slave. And unconscious. So that went well. If I try to attack these slave traders, they are probably going to make a slave out of me. So let's not do it. You need to have your inventory open when picking up these coppers. Now I will go in the bar and sell these coppers. Is there I cannot talk to these. No, doesn't matter. Let's trade. All these items and the money that the bar has is updated. I don't know actually when, but if you sell enough stuff, their money will run out, but they will get more when you go later. Also all the stuff here that you can buy will change. So I will just sell these. Now we have enough money to buy a house. I will show you that. I left clicked in this property. There are lots of different ones. I will buy this one. Here for sale. Click this one. I will buy this building for 1,500 cats. Yes. Now, this is money. But we need to fix it. And holding the right mouse button, I will select repair. And my guy goes in, and this is now in repair state. Here I can see that I need building materials. I need 3 to fix this. So let's go into the bar. Trade. And there are 2 available. I will buy these. Holding the shift key and right clicking, I will buy 2 of these. Now when I have these in my inventory, I can right click this one and use the build. It adds the materials, as you can see, and starts building. While we are waiting, the inventory of that bartender to refresh, I can show you the jobs. By default, jobs is enabled and there are no jobs assigned. To add a job, hold shift key when giving an order. No, I will disable the job and holding shift key and holding right mouse button, I will choose use to copper resource. Now it shows that operating machine copper resource is the first task of this job. Now it also auto-enabled jobs for me. But if I disable it again and unpause the game, my guy does nothing. But when I enable this job, it will go and do that job, whatever it was. This is useful when you want to automate something. For example, now we don't really need to select that copper output resource when we don't need to find it around the map. We can just enable a job and my guy runs there and does mining. Let's wait a while and go and see if we have enough building materials to buy. I don't actually know how often they will update. Now also, when my character has done her goal, which is now move order, she will automatically go and do his assigned job now. So we need to disable this for a while. Oh. I could attack this one, but because he's now a slave, I don't want to anger the slaving group. So let's just let him crawl behind his new masters. So let's see if we can buy. Not yet. Now we can just stay here and enable a job, and our guy will run down there. My idea is to finish this building, research some stuff that will help us quite a bit. All this glad that they didn't attack me. But all this automation and stuff is not super required right now because we have only one character, but when we get more, it comes really useful. Also, this is a game that will take some time, and sometimes it's just fun to not interact with it, but see all the things happening automatically. Let's go and check again. No, there's also another part at there. Let's go and check that one. We can still store building materials on our inventory. Also, I just will sell those coppers. I need one iron plate. I will show you for what, and buy 2 of these. Between these 2 bars you can pretty much always get enough of stuff that you need, at least on this early game. Now, my building is complete. Now, let's open the build menu. Let's go inside first. I will show you some buildings. You can also build your own home outside the town. This is called an outpost. And when you build your first outpost, there will be some random events happening, and you need to defend that outpost, and it will gather some nasty people around you, so I wouldn't recommend doing that right now. You need to have a bigger crew before you can do that, or before you should. But what we want is small research bench. Here you can see all the commands to move this around. I will put it there. This green guy standing there will show you where it can be used, but I don't really care. I will just put it on the corner. I left click once and hit confirm. Now, when I left click this, it will show me that I need 3 building materials. And we have 1. But let's start. It added 1 that I had in my inventory and started building. And off we go to mine again. I just enabled the job and my guy runs to the mine and starts work. From tech window you can see what you can research on that research table. What we are interested right now is we need food store and probably a general storage chest. Yes, I will check out the inventory if we can get 2 more of those building materials. Oh, and disable jobs. Yes. Now we are good to go. You can interact with the stuff inside your base by without going in. You can, if you know where everything is. Now we have a research bench. By left clicking we can open the research bench inventory, and here there we can track things that are required. I will show you this tech view again, and some of these show that it costs 2 books, which can be bought from the bar, and you just insert them in the research inventory. But what we need is item storage. Now, this queue shows that what we are researching, and when I tell my guy to operate the machine with right clicking and unpause the game, this starts to fill up. So now we just need to wait again. One thing that we might look, our hunger is not too bad. You guys will eat whenever they need to. I don't have any food in my inventory, so that she will be fine. Also here, in this window you can see the IE tab that you can check what your guys do automatically. Yes, now it's complete. We go to build menu again, see the storage. And we will create a food store. It costs building material, that's fine. We can do that first. I would like to put it in the behind, next to the door. Doesn't really matter. We don't have any building material, that's right. But we can also, though, we need to research also. It's probably this one. Gear storage. Now we wait again. Right click to start researching. Science will improve while doing this. Engineering will improve while building and repairing and stuff. You can also get more athletic by carrying all those stones and running around. Or you can pick up a corpse and run around. If that is something that you like to do. Run speed is quite important in this game. Yes, so let's see build menu again. Yeah. No, that was not it. What do I need? Oh. Here, industry. We want to storage our ore, so that one also. Shouldn't take too long. I will explain the idea behind this one. So we will store some food on this food storage box, and we will build a store to all that copper ore on here and automate the process. Maybe now we can build the, yes, storage copper. Storage point for raw copper. Somewhere around there, that's fine. Confirm. This costs iron plates, and we have that one. Now, soon it will be built. We will go just buy some more building materials for that. Food storage and also some food. These are the research artifacts that are required for some of those research options. I will buy some food. There are some wanted posters. I've not done these, but here they are if you are interested. I bought more first aid kits as well. No. I will just put this food on this. Oh, it's not ready. Let's go see that another shop. Yes. Also more food. No. Now we can go back and build that food storage. What is happening here? Oh. Those bandits. Let's actually go and have a fight as well. We can get some experience by doing that. That was not so great idea. Let's try to run away and go inside. I will close the door and also unlock it. You can do this from anywhere, just to be sure. Yeah. Yes, that's great. Now, attack all. One thing is that I have not installed any mods for this game. If you look up the Steam workshop, there are a lot of them. I don't know anything about those yet, but I've understood that there are some pretty great ones that you probably should install. Yes, great. Now I can also heal myself. By the first aid, if I have it in my inventory, I can see this green plus sign when I hover in my characters, and now I am fixed up. All these will fulfill automatically. You can speed it up by sleeping. But now, I will open the door again and finish that food storage. might speed up things. Yes. Now I can put this in that storage. And let's see if this works out. The idea is that when you have stored food, all the guys that do their job around this will automatically go and fetch food from here when they are hungry. When you have multiple characters, that makes much more easier. You need to only make sure that you have some food on this container and no one should be starving. Now we have this copper storage and it can hold up to 100 raw copper. We can add the deposit on our job list. I'm holding shift and selecting inventory. Now as we can see, it will operate the machine. When that output fulfills, it will automatically haul all those to this storage. And it can hold so much more than 5. Now, next thing to do is to gather some cash and recruit some more guys for you. That will speed up this process quite a lot. You can find people to join you all around. Cripplet one. Ooh, let's go and attack this. We can get some experience by attacking these. They can attack back, so it's perfect way then. What? Where's my guy? I will disable my job for a while. Where did that one go? I don't know. Let's talk to this one. $2,000 per day, that's not good. That's quite expensive, actually. You can find guys to recruit from Squin. They are a lot more cheap. But let's just wait and see if this works. I mean my job queue. When this output cannot hold anymore, my guy should pick them all up and transfer or haul them to the storage and then return and mine again. I know that this is and has been super exciting video to watch, but this is how it is. One more. Nope. She did pick them all up. We click this storage through the walls and see that they are now here. And this is much more easier. Just let things run out. And when this gets close to 100, one of you guys can just quickly go and sell them. Of course, these two bars will run out of money at some point. Just wait a day or two and they should be back up. This is probably not the fastest way to gain money. Not the only way. But this is one quite simple way to do it. While you are waiting, you can just see what is happening around the world. I mean, that was probably the thing that I will show you now. Hiring part is up to you. Just go on and see what you can find. Talk to people that you can talk to. Not everyone can be talked to, but when you see that bubble, speech bubble, you can talk to them. That's it. Thanks. And stay safe.